You wear me out, 'cause you're the fix that I can't learn to live without.
Alright, what's up guys? Ash and Pop Players here. I have Nixon with me, a friend Hanley. What's up?
Good seeing you again.
I know, how's it been?
It's been good. It's been good. Been a long time since we've been out on the road and doing this full time again. So it's good to be back out playing shows. I think last time we talked, it was when we were in the midst of making the album.
Definitely.
So it's good to have it out there now and be on the road.
Alright, so you want to tell us about the new album?
Yeah, it came out on Imagine Records April 29th. I think it was the release date. Some of Who We Are. You can pick it up now. Spent 2.5 years, almost 3 years probably working on this. Yeah, it was just, when you, it was funded through Kickstarter. I think we talked about that last time. So, that gave it kind of this added pressure. We wanted it to be something special for our fans because they paid for the recording basically. So time wasn't an option. We spent as long as we needed to on it. We went home and did the day job thing while we were working on this album. And a relief is it doesn't even really encompass like the feeling that it feels to actually have the album out there now, to where people can hear it. The last CD that we put out was 2010.
Yeah.
And we're a completely different band now than we were then. So to have music out there that I feel is a representation of who we are as artists in 2014, it's a good feeling.
Awesome. So the title track is Criminal, and the video came out a while back. How's that doing?
It's been good. Highest charting single that we've had at Active Rock in our career so far. So the team at our label, Imagine, they believed in what we had put together. We presented them the album, and we were planning on releasing this independently, just on our own at first, and then when we talked to those guys, and we heard, not only did they believe in what we were doing, but they were fans of the band. That was very important to us. We thought it could be a cool partnership, and they've blown us away thus far. Radio's been kicking ass, so it's been a lot of fun.
Okay. Now, lyric-wise, can we ask who made you a criminal?
That song, actually, it was a tongue-in-cheek reference to my 4-year-old son's obsession with Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah, the lyric, literally, it was just, just a tongue-in-cheek. Like, I would tell my son, come on, man, listen to Foo Fighters, listen to Biffy Clyro. He wanted nothing to do with that. It was just all the Red Album by Taylor Swift. And then I would find myself, when I was alone, driving, listening to the Red Album by Taylor Swift. So, it was just a little play on that, and then obviously the song kind of took on a different meaning after that, but originally the inspiration was that, and I don't think that's something that anyone would imagine when they hear that song.
That's shocking, actually. So you're a Taylor Swift fan, or it's just...
Big Taylor Swift fan.
Got it. Me too. She's
every
awesome.
bit of deserving of the success that she's had. She's a great songwriter, great performer, and a lot of people like to hate on her, but I think she deserves everything she's gotten.
Okay. Are there any other shocking artists that we would be shocked at?
I listen to everything. Probably one thing shocking is the fact that in the past couple of years I probably have owned more hip-hop albums that have come out than rock acts. I'm a big hip-hop head. Kendrick Lamar, Isaiah Rashad, there's a lot of hip-hop artists that I love. And I think, everyone in the band is like that. We all have, I think, different genres, different backgrounds that we love listening to, that I think are a direct reason why our music is the music that it is, just because we have all these different tastes that we listen to, and it kind of comes out, I guess, in our music.
Okay. And you mentioned that you're on tour. You're touring all year?
Yeah.
So are you just in the middle of the tour, or?
We will be finishing this run up actually in 2 days. We have this show tonight, and then St. Parkersburg, West Virginia. We're doing a festival up there with some awesome bands, and then Lexington, Kentucky, and then we go home for a few weeks. That's the plan right now, subject to change. And after that, we head to the UK for like 3 weeks over there. And it's been a while since we've been over there, so we're looking forward to getting back over there. And then in December, I think we're just gonna hit the road full time again. Kind of fly by the seat of our pants.
That's all right. Can we expect any more singles coming out soon?
Yeah, I wish I could tell you which one. I know that we're launching Twisted Halos as our next single in the UK. But they don't necessarily always launch the same single in the UK as they do in the States.
Okay.
I would say if it's a toss-up between two songs, it's either going to be Twisted Halos or Collide. And, I know that we're really pushing hard for Collide just because that was we had the whole album finished, and I'd say by the end of November we turned the album in, and we're like, all right, here's the CD. This is, it's finally finished. We're done.
Finally.
The stress was all gone. There was no pressure. We knew we had the CD done. The label was like, well, hey, I'll tell you what. Let's go into the studio and see what you guys can crank out in a week and a half, 2 weeks with Eric Bass from Shinedown.
Okay.
If you guys can come up with something, cool. If not, we know we have the album. At the time, Collide was supposed to be the single. We went into the studio and knocked out Criminal and Twisted Halo. So originally those two songs weren't going to be on the album even because we thought the album was complete. So now that those songs are on the album, and of course Criminal has done what it's done, Twisted Halos is definitely the conversation for the next single. And it's one of my favorite songs on the album. Collide is definitely, again, that's a song I think has a special place with all of us just because that was... when we wrote that song in this album, it was, like an energy unlike any other song that we had written as far as a rock song in the history of our band. So we'll see.
All right, sounds good. You got any last words for us?
No, just check out FraminHanley.com. You can stay up to date with. We've been posting a lot of footage on YouTube. We have Jeffrey Brandt, who's a videographer, good friend of ours. He's been out on the road with us all year since we've been out, and we have a new web series called The Ruckus that he's put together with us. That's pretty awesome, so check that out on our YouTube channel.
Awesome. All right, Ask Pop.